A former INEC chairman, Yakubu, what be named, don't come out. The president don't nominate another INEC chairman, Joa Ashamu from Kogi State. Today, he went to the Senate for screening. As they were screening him, somebody had sent me this video I want to show you now since yesterday. They disturbed me, I talk about him. I really didn't even bother, but as I watch the screening today, I just the first. I left him, I don't even watch him because that thing they are doing there is Nollywood movie. Now the president send their next chairman come, they don't born Senate where to reject her. If Senate reject her now because the president don't want me, did it? You know. Let me show you this video first as they come.
It is the prolonged absence of honest elections that led inexorably to the mass poverty and gross underdevelopment we have in the country today.
I agree.
Because if the people had been exercising the power of honest vote since 1960, when we had independence, Nigeria in 2025 would have developed into a first world nation by all standards and in all ramifications.
I also agree.
Like Europe. The problem we have is that since independence, almost 90 to 95% of the elections have been outright stolen or rigged or perverted or thwarted or nullified. And that means that Nigerians have never really voluntarily chosen
their leader.
Neither have Nigerians ever been governed with their consent. Absence of honest elections makes our democracy a fake democracy.
I agree.
In Nigeria, the simple and painful reason why elections have been rigged all the time is that those people who have been vested with the power of appointing the electoral officers have by themselves been contestants, either by themselves or their political parties or their preferred candidates. They have been contestants in the same elections in which they appointed those who are conducting the elections. And so permit me to inform you that although it is very, very important to make bimodal voter accreditation system and electronic transmission of results via IREV all legally mandatory in the conduct of our elections in Nigeria. But I'm sorry to disappoint you that BVAS and IREV cannot solve the problem of electoral rigging in Nigeria without the neutrality and impartiality of the electoral bodies. Because those systems are vulnerable to manipulation. All those who direct, plan, superintend election rigging in Nigeria are the top leadership of the electoral bodies, who working with the politicians work aggressively to skew the elections in favor of the persons and the political parties under whose auspices they were appointed, and who talk in their visceral determination and unshakable resolve to steal elections in favor of their masters, will bring to bear on their quest this particular information I just gave, that these systems, IREV, BVAS, are susceptible to manipulation. And
so
that
what do we
can even manufacture logistical problems, infrastructural and logistical problems, particularly internet connectivity and power supply disruptions, and then turn around and take benefit of those failures.
Of the problem.
That they can manipulate the back-end data. They can do that. And that they can engineer system dysfunction and malfunction and exploit the resulting glitches. Or that they can even decide not to transmit the elections, whatever you say in the law, because it's always a do or die game for them. They can decide not to transmit the result electronically or delay it until it is useless.
And nothing will happen.
The point we're making is that BVAS and IREV cannot help much with election integrity without the integrity of the electoral bodies. And you and I know that the existing electoral bodies today in Nigeria,
lack
at the federal, at the state levels, they are not working for honest elections. They are rigging elections in collusion with us politicians for the benefit of those who appointed them. And therefore, the only way to ensure impartial, neutral, honest, transparent, free and fair conduct of the elections in Nigeria is to devise a means by which the electoral personnel, these electoral bodies and personnel, by which they are appointed independently of us politicians, especially the president and the governors, in order to usher in the era of honest, transparent, free and fair elections nationwide under one independent, neutral, and unbiased electoral body, being inescapably the necessary and the only means we can lift Nigeria and our people, our brothers and sisters out of poverty. And the only means with which we can reach the potentialities of God's endowment upon us, including taking our pride of place in the league of great and egalitarian nations. I do move a motion for constitutional amendments to provide for the establishment of a new, truly and literally independent National Electoral Commission charged with the conduct of all elections and for all elected offices. And that the new INEC be composed and constituted by 13 commissioners. 6 of the commissioners will be elected by the underlisted 6 Nigerian labor and professional organizations. And 6 commissioners will be nominated by the United Nations from across the world. And 1 commissioner observer will not be nominated by Transparency International. That, I propose, will be our new INEC. For the first time, appointed without the influence
of politicians.
Of course, the new INEC will have the power to hire, to elect, and to remove their chairman, and to hire and fire all staff, including the chief executive officer.
Okay, so we have all been talking about electoral reforms, but this is the most brilliant and sound idea I've ever heard. Now, Ikechukwu Obiorah is a former senator from Anambra State. He's a lawyer. He's not in the political space again. I'm not sure he holds any office now. But let me explain what he's saying to you. Since the day we gained independence from Nigeria, Nigeria electoral system never really work. Nigerians never really choose who they want make it their leader. Yeah, we dey vote. But many times now we don't really vote. We got to say, okay, now the person who we vote now really enter. Except the first good luck election, that first one, we know say we vote good luck. That first good luck, we do a mod, we buy, we good luck or take over, I call contest. That one we vote good luck. Then the next one, maybe a lot of people voted Buhari, but I don't know if Buhari really win that election against that good luck. But since 1960, how many times we go say now who we vote now enter? The reason is simple. INEC is Independent National Electoral Commission. They are supposed to be independent so that when they want to do the election, they're not going to fear anybody when they contest the election. If they are really independent, when they do the election, they don't fear anybody when they contest. But we have an INEC that we call independent, but the person when they choose INEC chairman is a politician. He's not just a politician, he's contesting in the election. And we expect somebody contesting in the election to pick a chairman that will work election against him. No, I ain't go pick who go make sure say he win. Because why is President Tinubu picking Amukpito as INEC chairman? I know that Tinubu get that Senate. So that rubbish Amukpito go to there today when they say that screening are nonsense. Nobody's screening anything there. They are acting a movie for us. When they are done, they will confirm me. So you always find a situation where the person picking the INEC chairman is either inside the election himself or his boys are in the election. He will pick who will help his boys to win. So what Barrister Obiorah is saying is, can we amend our constitution so that the INEC chairman will not be picked by the president or any politician? There will be 13 people that will pick the INEC chairman. 6 out of those people now Nigerians will vote those 6. The other 6 now UN. Now I will bring those other 6. Now I will choose those other 6. Then the last person will be brought by I think Transparency International will be the last person when they say they will bring. So we would have 13 people so that it's not an even number. If 6 vote here and 7 vote here, we'll not say 7, 9 win. But my problem with that idea is that even the UN what we want me to bring 6 to them today interested in the election. That's the problem. So I ask again, is Nigeria ever going to work? But this is the most brilliant, this is the best, because every idea will get advantage and it will get disadvantage. But of all the ideas I've ever heard about our electoral system, this is the best idea so far. The president cannot keep choosing our INEC chairman for us. Tinubu don't pick a loyalist now and a brother. Make you go be INEC chairman and you expect somebody else to win Tinubu in the next election. How? But we'll fight, we'll keep fighting. The last person I know for this country will pick an next chairman when no know na good luck, and that thing come out. So the rest people no go try am. But God help us. We move. This Nigeria must better. They dey joke, it must better.